Hello guys, welcome in another video with the beast BMW. In today's video we have a lot of wind. In today's video we are going to do 5 things I like and 5 things I dislike about my BMW. To be clear, things that I like and things that I don't like, I'm specifically talking about my car. I'm not talking about all the BMWs one in general, because some might be different than mine. Also, a massive thank you to everyone who came out and checked out my video. It really means a lot to me, and my hair is just going to be annoying. But without any further ado, let's just get on with the video. And there's someone walking, so let's just cut. So once again guys, you're going to be from the side shot. It's simply because it blocks a lot of the wind. Let me just get myself pretty. I really hope you can see me. I cannot see anything in my camera screen because of the sun. But first thing on the list of things I do not like about this car, and I might have mentioned it in the previous video, is cup holders. I mean, for a 2013 car to not have a single cup holder, that is appalling. And it's a necessity for myself. I drive a lot, so tea, coffee or Red Bull, if you need it, you just have to hold it between your legs, and it's just the dumbest thing ever. Second thing that annoys me about this car is the reverse, and I complained about it previously. Just pushing it and then pushing it again and then forward, it's clunky. It feels like you're forcing it. It doesn't feel like the car wants to do it. So I believe it would be much nicer if we just had a simple button, press the clutch, press the button, and nice and smooth move forward to reverse. It would have been much nicer. Third thing I don't like about my car is lack of cruise control. I mean, this car has a start-stop, it has fancy tire pressure warning lights, but it does not have cruise control. And I mean, it's not a big deal, but I do a lot of trips that are over 500 miles both ways, and cruise control would have been very helpful in that situation. Now let's go to the back, because that's where our next point is. Okay, so next on the list is actually my boot and the button to open it. So if you want to open the boot, there is a button right here underneath that you have to press. So for example, if I do it now, it won't open. You have to find a spot where it catches and then it opens. It annoys me quite a lot when you've got hands full of shopping and you kind of want to open the car and then you woke up and then it doesn't want to open. Right now I'm even struggling. There you go. It's just one of those things that makes your day-to-day life difficult. Can I just say, this would be a lot easier if I had someone to operate the camera for me. Number 5, and it's the final one, it is simply a common thing that BMW likes to put their pedals quite close to each other. So I used to drive a van and a Ford Focus, and the pedals were in a good distance. They were all Ford, so they were quite massive for your work boots, all that stuff. And coming into this BMW, which is let's call it a luxury / not car, the pedals are very close, especially clutch and the brake. I find myself quite a lot when I'm trying to change gear or do something with the clutch that I end up pressing either the footrest next to the clutch, or I end up pressing the brake and the clutch in the same time, which sometimes can be very dangerous. So now we're moving on to things that I love about the car. It's a lot, it's quite a big list. Oh, and the wind is pushing over my camera. Don't, stop. Right, so things I like about the car. So I'm only picking 5 things, and number 1 is just the way the car looks. I mean, it is hands down right now one of my favorite cars. It's a small dream of mine about a front. I'm not sure if I finished saying what I wanted to say. It's simply just the fact that I love this car and the way it looks. The weather is getting very bad, so we're just gonna get on with the video. Number 2 on the list of things that I really loved about this car are those little circles on the back bumper. Those are my parking sensors. They have saved me so many times, either from parking in a tight spot or just reversing to where I park my car at night. We have those little very tiny, I mean they're like this tall poles. You can't see them when you're parking, so those things save my life over and over. Okay, so next thing on the list of things that I love about this car, I believe this is number 3, is right here. and that is the frameless door. I've always been a big fan of this. I wanted an Audi A5 before I bought my BMW, and I simply wanted the saloon version, which was a 5-door because it had a frameless door. It's just one of those things that I really liked about it, and I really wanted to get it. So I think it gives a very sporty look to the car when it goes down and you just got this single door. You don't have any frame above. It's very eye pleasing, and it's just one of the small things that really makes me fall in love with this car. Okay, so let me get pretty again. Next item on the list is not actually in the car. It is actually that it is a rear wheel drive car. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm trying to be as safe and responsible as possible. It's not always easy, but it is a lot of fun. Hell, like sometimes it can get you in a lot of trouble, but if you can control yourself and if you're responsible enough, it can be a lot of fun. And number 5, this is going to be all in general. It is the whole setup of all the controls and dials and radio, everything in here. It's like it's coming towards the drive. It's so oriented towards you, kind of hugging you. The big center console. It's one of my favorite things about BMW. They do those massive bolt bits in the middle that just give you that feeling that you're sitting in a cockpit, like you're in a jet. It's very, I wouldn't say very, but it kind of reminds me of a Supra. Supra is really built up as well, so it's like kind of hugging you. It makes me feel like I'm in control. It makes me feel way more confident about driving the car. Okay, so yesterday I've run out of memory on the camera, so we're going to do it now. Thank you very much for checking out my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe because there's many more videos coming. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. It has fancy tire pressure. It has fancy tire pressure checking things. It has fancy tire pressing. Jesus.